I'm doing a 10-part series covering all of the Oscar Best Picture nominees, making the argument for why each nominee has a shot at winning the top award on Oscar night. In this video, I'm talking about The Power of the Dog. Alright, so we're talking about The Power of the Dog and how it'll win Best Picture. So, The Power of the Dog has definitely been a front runner for Best Picture for a while now. Really early on in the season it was Belfast, and then things quickly switched to The Power of the Dog, and now, more recently, there's some other films that have gained a little ground on The Power of the Dog, but I still think it's the front runner for Best Picture. It was the most nominated film this Oscar with 12 nominations. It was nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor. It was nominated for Best Supporting Actor twice, Best Supporting Actress, Best Adapted Screenplay, Cinematography, Original Score, Production Design, Film Editing, Sound. So it has a lot of support across the Academy. So right there, I think just based on the pure number of nominations makes it a strong contender for Best Picture. So let's go through these nominations and see just kind of how strong the movie is in all these different categories. So Best Director, Jane Campion is the front runner right now for Best Director. I'd be pretty surprised at this point if she didn't get it. So Best Director looking really strong right there. Best Actor, Benedict Cumberbatch. He's definitely been a strong contender all season. He got a lot of critics awards, but right now it's really Will Smith's to lose. He looks pretty strong there. He's won all the big awards lately, so I don't see Benedict Cumberbatch winning for Best Actor. Best Supporting Actor, we have Cody Smit-McPhee and Jesse Plemons. I don't see Jesse Plemons factoring in here. All season long, it seems like it's been a two-man race between Cody Smit-McPhee and Troy Kotsur from Coda. And Troy Kotsur has really come on strong lately, and he's been winning awards. I definitely think the momentum is in Troy Kotsur's favor. So if I had to guess right now, I don't think Cody Smit-McPhee is going to pull it off. So again, Best Supporting Actor, I don't think Power of the Dog is going to win there. Best Supporting Actress, as much as I love Kirsten Dunst, I don't think she's going to win this. Ariana DeBose has just won everything, and I think that's just going to continue with the Oscars. So, Best Adapted Screenplay. This could be a big one. I do think The Power of the Dog has a really good shot of winning it. Coda has come on strong lately, so I think that's going to be The Power of the Dog's biggest challenger in this category, but I think it has a real shot. So that's a really strong category. Cinematography, I think, is another really strong category for Power of the Dog. I think it might be a toss-up between Power of the Dog and Dune here, but Ari Wegner did such a great job. She is the second woman nominated for this category, and she would be the first woman to win if she were to win for Best Cinematography. I loved the cinematography in Power of the Dog. I really hope it wins, and I think it has a really good shot. Best Original Score, so Johnny Greenwood did the score for Power of the Dog. It's a great score, and again, I think Dune is going to be the biggest challenger here. I mean, going up against Hans Zimmer is no small feat. But again, this is a strong category for Power of the Dog. So, production design, probably not the strongest category. Same with film editing, probably not the strongest category for Power of the Dog. Best sound, definitely not the strongest. I'd be shocked if anything, but Dune won that. So yeah, these last three, production design, film editing, sound, Power of the Dog can maybe sneak in one of those, but definitely I don't think it's getting two of them. So that's director, maybe supporting actor, adapted screenplay, cinematography, original score, competitive in all of those. So yeah, I think The Power of the Dog has a real shot. I think the categories to really keep an eye on are cinematography and adapted screenplay. I think if Power of the Dog gets one, or definitely both of those, that's a really good sign for the film. If it misses either screenplay or cinematography, and definitely if it misses both, that would be a huge sign that it doesn't have the support it probably needs to win Best Picture. So watch those two categories, because those are going to be huge indicators, I think. So yeah, so I think the path to victory for The Power of the Dog is pretty clear. I think it has a great shot at winning Best Picture. I loved the film. I thought it was so well done. It had a story that kind of kept you guessing until the end, where you're like, oh my gosh, this is what's been happening the whole time. Like, it blew my mind. It just did that so well. And I think it rode that line really well of like not being too simple, but not too complex. Like, there was a lot of depth to the story, and it was kind of a puzzle that you had to figure out, but the end made it very clear like what was actually going on. And so It was kind of mind-blowing in that way, and I just thought it was done very well. Jane Campion definitely deserves Best Director. I mean, she did a phenomenal job of telling that story. So yeah, I think right now Power of the Dog is the front runner, and for good reason. So I think it has a really good shot at winning Best Picture. So that's all I've got for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.